Every spring, onlookers line Main Street of Dayton in rural northern Nevada to watch the Borda sheep migrate through the heart of the town as they move from one grazing permit to another.
My name's Sherry. Moved here a couple years ago. Saw that they're going to do this at 6 o'clock in the morning and wanted to see some of the local history. So we came out, we enjoyed it, and bringing our granddaughter this year.
It's a positive thing, right? It's a part of history. It's fun to share that with people, and I hope they enjoy it as much as I did. The first time I could start to walk, the first steps I probably took, I tell people, probably the first steps I ever took was walking behind a band of sheep with my dad.
The Borda family are third-generation Basque sheep ranchers in northern Nevada. For over a century, they have grazed their sheep through the foothills of the Sierra Nevada mountains, reducing wildfire fuel loads along the way. Their lawn trek begins in Carson City, the capital of Nevada, and ends near Sonora Pass in the fall. The sheepherder walks with the flock every step of the way, following in the footsteps of the many Basque immigrants who came before them and helped shape the West. Raymond Borda came to the United States from the Basque Country in search of a better life in 1912. And in 1921, he saved enough to buy his own sheep and ranch, founding Borda Land and Sheep. A full century and 3 generations later, his grandchildren, Ted Borda, Joyce Borda Gavin, and Angie Borda Page, are keeping this tradition alive as co-owners and operators of the business. Borda Land and Sheep is one of the last large sheep operators in northwestern Nevada, and it is the last one of Basque heritage. They currently run 1,200 lambs and ewes in the area around Carson City, Reno, and Dayton, Nevada. This is a glimpse into life from a different time, one where dependence on and care for the land was paramount and equivalent to survival. It is an example of a tradition that is finding new ways to survive in the modern era. What once were wagons and tents are now trailers, and previously what were open ranges for as far as the eye could see are now a patchwork of permitted and private land areas.
So probably between 1890 and 1900, there was 500,000, at least 500,000 sheep in Washoe County, Ormsby County, and Douglas County. Now, between those 2 counties, I would be it. This is it. This is 4,000 sheep. So we went from 500,000 to 4, and over 100 operators at that time, and now there's 1.
The Bordas work hard to attain grazing permits through the BLM, the Forest Service, tribes, and private landowners. This tradition is adapting to a modern world and a changing climate. But land privatization and development has made it increasingly difficult for this practice.
We grew up family oriented. Everything was family first, people first. It's a love for our heritage, a love for our family, a love for our mother and father, a love for our grandparents, and it's our way to keep that story alive.